The topic of this video is what is the purpose of a registered address for a company? Why is it required and what is its significance? So first let's understand what is the legal requirements for Singapore companies regarding the address. So Singapore Companies Act specifies that a registered office address is required for every company. It refers to the place where all communication and notices to the company are addressed to and a place where the company's register and records are kept. A registered office must be operational and accessible to the public during normal office hours. It need not necessarily be the same as company's operational address. So I have highlighted three sections of this entire paragraph, and those three requirements specifically to note are where all the communication and notices to the company can be sent, where register and records are kept, and it must be operational and accessible to the public. And one more thing along with that, which is not mentioned in this legal requirement but what is presumed, is that somebody should be present at the registered address during normal working hours to attend to any visitors for that company. And what that means is a post office box address which is completely passive, where only the communication or letters can be sent, cannot be used. The registered office address needs to be a proper place and somebody should be present to anybody who might visit there. So let's understand first the legal concept. As you know, in Singapore, every person has his own residential address registered in the government system. So if the government has to send any notices, maybe regarding CPF or home loan or anything, that address is used. In addition to that, you can be also contacted via your telephone, WhatsApp, or email. So, for every individual person, there are multiple means of contacting or reaching to him in Singapore. And the same concept is extended to the company, which is a legal form of a person. So, company needs its address, and you need an address to reach to the company for whatever matters those might be. For example, a company might have defaulted on filing its income tax return. So IRS wants to send notice to the company. Where will it send? For that you need a registered office address. Same way, members of the public may have complaints against the company. Where will they visit? So that is where you require address for the company. The second requirement is where the registers or records are kept. So every company has different registers which are to be maintained, like register of officers, register of shareholders, and so on. And these registers technically must be available at the registered address of the company. This is what the Companies Act requirement is. However, if you consider practically, you normally don't expect unknown visitors coming to your office address and inquiring about your registers. In fact, I have never seen anybody coming to inspect the registers. So this requirement, while is quite relevant for public limited companies or companies with lot of shareholders, normally when it comes to private limited companies, many companies actually may not necessarily keep the registers at their registered address. For example, people sometimes use their home address, people sometimes use virtual addresses, and these registers may not be really available at the address they are using. So here I am presenting some practical aspects of registered office. So in my experience, for every company, normally some government notices or government correspondence will be received at some point of time. And some of this correspondence requires immediate attention. Sometimes the registered documents sent by banking organizations are also received at the company address and they also might require immediate attention. Occasionally, people might visit to inquire about the company. In case of an e-commerce company, people might visit your company address inquiring about the refund due to them or some kind of complaints about the product received. So technically you need registered address and you need somebody present at the office and attend to those matters. So in these circumstances, in my opinion, address provided by your corporate secretary company is the best option because first of all, your company registers are always kept at your secretary company office. Secondly, at that office, somebody will be always present to attend to any visitor who might come inquiring about your company. And any kind of government correspondence, your secretary company will be in the best position to understand and guide you about it. One thing to note here is ACRA has clearly mentioned that the registered address need not necessarily be the same as the operational address of the company. So you can have registered office address given by your corporate secretarial firm for your official records, whereas your operations can be situated anywhere else in Singapore. So one of the question I always get is, can I use my home address for my company? So it is possible. I will show you home office scheme. So this is the website of Urban Redevelopment Authority, and in Singapore you are allowed to your home address as your office address or your company address, and the conditions are mentioned over here. For example, you cannot hire more than 2 non-resident employees, you cannot display any external business signage, etc. So if you satisfy these requirements, you can apply for home office scheme for private homes, and if approved, you can always use this address as your company address. However, I will not recommend using home address for your company, because basically then you are mixing your company life and your home life together. Moreover, the notices may come at your home address, or sometimes some unwelcome visitor might visit your residence, and at that time you may not be present at home, and your kids or your spouse may have to attend to them. So that is the reason why I always recommend people to take a separate address. In case they don't want to rent a place, they can always take a virtual office or a registered office facility. There are so many companies in Singapore which provide these services. So in summary, company's registered address is a way for members of public as well as government agencies to reach to the company. And as you have seen, there are some restrictions as to what can be used as a registered address. For example, post office box cannot be used. Somebody should be always present at the registered office during the working hours to attend to any inquiries or visitors.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.